Hello, tapping family, and welcome home to your emotional mastery. Let's lift up our shoulders high and then drop them with a big, deep sigh. Our focus for today is listening to our emotions. Our emotional response is deeply tied into the chemicals that flood our body and brain, like adrenaline, which is crucial in our fight or flight response, or oxytocin for creating strong social bonds, or dopamine that motivates you to seek out things that you need for survival. For thousands of years, our emotional patterns have supported us in remaining safe, being aware of that saber-toothed tiger, and connecting with our tribe in order to survive. If we went through every emotional response from fear, disgust, anger, sadness, happiness, joy, love, we would discover the biological impulse for such an emotion. Emotions are what make us beautifully human. Yet after thousands of years of evolution, some of our emotional responses no longer serve our survival. We are evolving not just as animals with flesh. We are recognizing our spiritual existence in human form and discovering ways to balance our emotional system that serves not only our safety and survival, but our human right for joy, love, connection, and prosperity. Our emotions are not to be feared. Instead, they are calling for our love, our compassion, empathy, and acceptance. By hearing the call of our emotions, we are able to nurture them and take care of them as a mother tends to a child. In today's tap, we will be applying the same basic tapping recipe mentioned in day one: acknowledgement, love and acceptance, and a new vision. As we do this, we will be able to understand the wisdom of our emotions and what they are teaching us. Please choose an area of your life where you may be noticing a high level of emotional response. Perhaps there's a struggle in your relationship or a frustration towards something happening in your life. So let's take a moment and feel that right now. Once you have discovered an emotion that's coming up in your life, let's take a moment to massage underneath the collarbone and really allow yourself to feel that emotion. As mentioned, it could do with a challenge you're having in a relationship, something you're struggling with in your life. It could be your finances. It could be absolutely anything. But as you tune into that emotion right now and you get onto the edge of it, on a scale of 0 to 10, how intense is that emotion? And what is the emotion? Is it fear? Is it anger? Is it overwhelm? Is it stress, resentment? What emotion is it for you? Beautiful. Let's start tapping the center of the chest and repeating after me. I've been feeling, and tell me what the emotion is. I've been feeling really, tell me what that is. Tapping the side of the temples, about, tell me what the issue is, why the emotion is there. Tapping the cheeks, and it is a, tell me the intensity level. Beautiful. Tapping underneath the nose, it's understandable. I've been feeling, tell me what you've been feeling. Tapping underneath the lips, it's completely understandable. I've been feeling. Tell me what that is. Tapping the center of the chest, you wouldn't believe what's going on. And then just go on a little rant to describe why you're feeling that way and why that emotion is coming up. And this is the acknowledgement part, as we acknowledge what's going on. Tapping the front of the ribs. It's understandable that I've been feeling. Tell me what that is. What that emotion is. Tapping the side of the ribs. About. Tapping the top of the head, because I haven't been getting my needs met. Is that true? Is there some part of you that's been missing out on something that you've really been needing? Tapping between the brows, I haven't been getting my needs met. Tapping the temples. And even though I really need, what do you need? What would make everything better? What would help you? Even though I really need, tell me what that is. Tapping the cheeks, and I haven't been getting it. I love and deeply accept myself. Tapping underneath the nose, even though I really need, what do you need? What is your emotion asking for? What's the missing thing right now that would help you feel happy or supported or loved or safe? Tapping underneath the lips, even though I really need, tell me what that is. Tapping the center of the chest, and I haven't been getting it. I love and deeply accept myself. Tapping the front of the ribs, exactly as I am. Tapping the side of the ribs, even though I've been feeling, tell me what that emotion is. I love and deeply accept myself. Tapping the top of the head, and it's possible I am worthy of, what is the thing you really need? Say that. It's possible I am worthy of. Tapping between the brows, even though I haven't been getting it. Tapping the temples, it's possible I'm still worthy of it. Beautiful. Tapping the cheeks, I am worthy of, notice the new visions coming in. Tapping underneath the nose, I am worthy of. Tapping underneath the lips, and I'm ready to receive that now. Tapping the center of the chest. Okay, you ready to really get that need met? Because so often when we have an emotional response to something, it's because the inner child in us isn't getting its need met. But when we're able to actually receive that need, whether that be from the outside world or from our own self, that emotional pattern often disappears. So let's tune into the last time that you were really struggling with it, and perhaps the world wasn't giving it to you and you really wanted it, or someone said something and it made you feel this. Tune into that. And as you tune into that right now, imagine yourself in that memory, in that situation taking place. Perhaps it was yesterday, or perhaps it was 5 years ago, whatever it is that you've been carrying that's bringing up the emotion. Imagine in that memory right now that you just look up into the corner of the frame, and there is your higher self, who is so compassionate, so understanding, so loving, so supportive, so wise, with such deep empathy, watching what you're going through and that struggle that you've just had. And see your higher self walk over to that part of yourself now and come in and just wrap their arms around you in the biggest bear hug and hold you close to their heart and protection, and feel all of their love surround you. And as you feel all of their love surround you right now, feel into any resistance to fully receiving the love of your higher self. Perhaps you feel you're not worthy of it, or you're not good enough, or you can't receive it for some reason. And then just take a moment to feel into any reaction to receiving that love. And take a long, slow, deep breath into any resistance that's right there and release a big sigh. You're doing beautiful. Tapping the front of the ribs. Feel that love coming in from your higher self that really wants to meet you right there, really wants to connect with you right there. Feel into any resistance to the love coming in. Take a long, slow, deep breath into that and release a big sigh. Tapping the side of the ribs. I'm worthy of this love. Tapping the top of the head. I am worthy of this love. Tapping between the brows. I am worthy of this love. Tapping the temples. I can receive this love and support now. Are you ready to get it on another level? Okay. So imagine your higher self is just looking at you deep in the eyes right now with so much compassion for watching what you've been going through. Tapping underneath the nose. What does your higher self want to tell you right now? As they look you deep in the eyes. Tapping underneath the lips. My higher self is telling me what? Tapping the center of the chest. My higher self is telling me. Take a big deep breath in, release a big sigh. And in this instance, the higher self is really telling us our visions. And let's really feel them. My higher self is telling me what? Tapping the side of the ribs, and I can trust this. Tapping the top of the head, I'm in a safe place to really trust this message. And feel into that original emotion that you had at the start that was overwhelming you. Feel where the intensity is with that emotion right now. Has it gone? Has it disappeared? Has it gone down? And whatever is there, take a big deep breath into feeling it right now, or release another big sigh. Amazing. And as you tune into whatever that remaining intensity is, tell me what it is that holds it together. Why won't you let go of that final piece? So what is the final piece of holding? Tapping the temples, the part that is holding it together is, tell me what that is. Tapping the cheeks. And I'm in a safe place to let that go. Tapping underneath the nose, taking another big deep breath into all of that there, whatever is remaining. Fill it up with love, fill it up with compassion and understanding and safety. Big deep breath. Beautiful. Tapping underneath the lips. I can let this go now. Tapping the center of the chest. It's possible I can feel more free now. Tapping the front of the ribs. It's possible I can create. What do you get to create? What are you worthy of? Yes. And as you create that, and as you know that you're worthy of it, and as you allow that to be the way of your life, how does that feel when you honor that? It feels joyful. It feels sacred. What does it feel for you when you really know it and honor it? Tapping the side of the ribs. It feels, tell me again, positive emotions. Tapping the side of the ribs. It feels, tell me again, positive emotions. Tapping the top of their head. Feel it. So good. Now imagine yourself following that thread, allowing yourself to really embody the gift of taking care of yourself, of nurturing yourself, of loving yourself, of knowing that you are worthy, of knowing that you are a beautiful human being and all of your desires are ready to come in. Feel that right now and feel how good it is as you allow it in. And magnify how good that feels in your life. So good in your being. Feel that overflow in your life right now. Take a long, deep breath into all of that and release a big sigh. Beautiful. And this next exhale, really stretch open your mouth. Let all that prana, life force flush through. Big, deep breath. Beautiful. And then just tap all over your body, sending your body love, feeling how worthy you are of all of your needs. Beautiful. One more big, deep breath. Resting your palms on your belly and on your chest, putting a smile on your face, feeling into the space in your being, and how beautiful you are and how worthy you are and how ready you truly are. And tune into that initial emotion that you wrote down and the intensity where it used to be. And where is the number now? Knowing that you can always come back to this tap if you're not completely down to a 0, but any movement of the number that you came up with is a positive movement. So as you settle into the resonance of your soul, I want you to ask your soul what you are worthy of feeling in your life. And now that you have that, go ahead and take out your soul map and write it down. Feel free to take some time to write down any discoveries in your workbook from today's practice. Over the past 3 days, we have worked on the tapping basic recipe and how to do your daily soul taps, as well as listening to our body and our emotions. If you have not started your soul tap practice, head on back to day number 1 so you can get started with the practice. Since the soul tap practice only takes 5 minutes, you can take it with you wherever you go. It's been super awesome working with you today, tappers. I will see you tomorrow where we will talk about choosing your own beliefs. Bye for now.